What's up, everybody? It's your boy AC, and I'm back with another video. We got some breaking news coming out of LA Staples Center. According to Woj via Twitter, there is mutual interest between Blake Griffin and the LA Lakers if he is bought out by the Detroit Pistons. I repeat, there is mutual interest on the sides of Blake Griffin and the Lakers if Blake can come to some sort of buyout deal with the Pistons. Now, the Pistons have announced that they're going to go ahead and pull him out of the lineup until they can possibly find a suitor for a trade, or if he decides to go ahead and give up some of that money on his contract and accept a buyout. I don't think that they're going to be able to find a trade partner for Blake Griffin. He makes one of these ridiculous salaries, and over $30 million for this year and next year. And I really think the Pistons are just going to have to cut ties, and Blake is just going to have to give up some of that cash and take the buyout. And if they are able to come up with some deal of that sort, you know, the reports is that he wants to return back to Los Angeles. And like I said, there's interest on he'll never go back to the Clippers. We all know that he will never ever go back to the Clippers. But there is definitely interest by the LA Lakers, especially guys, you know, we're a little bit short in the front court with Anthony Davis. Now, Blake Griffin, he is not the same player that was part of Lob City. He's had several injuries, so his athleticism is just not the same, nowhere near the same as it used to be. He's pretty much a perimeter player now, a three-point shooter, and he did have his best game on the season against the Lakers a couple weeks ago, ironically enough. But Blake, he turned to a good passer, and like I said, fairly decent three-point shooter. And you know, he might just turn out to be a good veteran to have, and another good veteran to have in the Lakers locker room. So I don't know, and like I said, plus we know he loves LA, so that would be a cheap move and wouldn't really cost the Lakers anything. That's something they may heavily pursue. I don't think the Lakers are going to, it's just not going to work out with Andre Drummond, you know, unless Cleveland decides to buy him out. But I don't, we'll just see. But anyway, let's just stick to Blake. We'll see. I think the Lakers are going to go for him. You know, if he gets bought out, I think they're going to go for him just for a little extra added depth. And I don't see any issues with that. But just if he comes, guys, don't be expecting him to, Lob City and jumping and dunks and all that kind of stuff, because I did a little digging, and Blake Griffin has not even dunked the basketball not one time this whole season. That's crazy. Anyway, this with y'all later.